What if I told you that the pain you wake up with every morning isn't just age? It's a signal your body has been sending for years. What if I told you that the stiffness in your knees, the pressure in your joints, and the fatigue slowing you down could actually be reversed? Not with pills, but with food that works like natural medicine? For years, I've watched patients transform their energy, mobility, and confidence simply by adding 5 powerful anti-inflammatory foods into their weekly routine. And today I want to share those exact 5 foods with you. Stay with me till the end, because these small changes might be the key to a pain-free, active life you didn't think was possible anymore. Chronic inflammation is often described as a silent enemy because it develops quietly inside the body, yet its effects show up loudly in the form of joint pain, fatigue, headaches, weight gain, low immunity, and even long-term diseases like diabetes and heart problems. Many people assume inflammation is only something that happens when you injure yourself or catch an infection, but chronic internal inflammation is very different. It stays active for months or even years, slowly damaging tissues, weakening organs, and reducing the body's ability to heal. At the root of this problem is a constant imbalance. The body keeps releasing inflammatory chemicals even when there is no real threat. And one of the biggest triggers of this imbalance is food. Every single meal you eat has the power to either calm inflammation or fuel it further. When you consume highly processed foods, sugary snacks, refined oils, and junk meals, your body reacts as if it is under attack. These foods increase oxidative stress, raise insulin levels, and trigger pathways that promote inflammation. Over time, your joints start feeling stiff. Your energy drops and your recovery after physical activity becomes slower. On the other hand, choosing anti-inflammatory foods can reverse this cycle. Whole foods like fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and spices provide powerful antioxidants and nutrients that neutralize harmful molecules that cause inflammation. These foods help your cells repair themselves, reduce the stress on the immune system, and improve the smooth flow of blood and oxygen throughout the body. The impact is not just physical. People often report better mood, improved sleep, and mental clarity once inflammation decreases. What makes chronic inflammation especially dangerous is that it often goes unnoticed until the symptoms become severe. Many common discomforts, morning stiffness, digestive issues, skin flare-ups are actually early warning signs. By the time pain becomes constant, inflammation has already been active for a long time. This is why prevention through diet is so important. You don't need expensive medications or complicated routines to start reducing inflammation. You simply need consistent, mindful food choices. When anti-inflammatory foods become a regular part of your life, your body begins to operate the way it was meant to. Smoothly, energetically, and without unnecessary pain. It's not about perfection, but about creating a supportive environment inside your body, allowing it to function with ease and strength. Consistency is the cornerstone when it comes to reaping the benefits of anti-inflammatory foods, and it is far more important than occasional indulgence. Many people make the mistake of eating healthily only sporadically, believing that a single meal or a short period of healthy eating can reverse chronic inflammation. The truth is that the body responds to patterns over time, not one-off actions. When anti-inflammatory foods are incorporated into a weekly routine, they gradually change the internal environment, reducing the production of harmful chemicals and improving cellular health. This slow and steady approach allows the body to repair damaged tissues, strengthen the immune system, and maintain balanced hormone levels that play a key role in inflammation regulation. Consistency also builds a natural rhythm for metabolism, digestion, and nutrient absorption, which further supports the body's ability to fight inflammation. By eating foods like fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, and spices regularly, the body receives a constant supply of antioxidants, healthy fats, and phytonutrients that work together to protect cells from oxidative stress and inflammatory triggers. Over time, this leads to measurable changes. Joints become more flexible, swelling reduces, energy levels rise, and recovery from physical activity is faster and smoother. It is also important to recognize that chronic inflammation does not develop overnight, and similarly, it does not disappear instantly. It requires a sustained effort of healthy eating, paired with lifestyle habits such as regular physical activity, adequate sleep, and stress management. When anti-inflammatory foods are only consumed occasionally, the body may experience short-term relief, but the underlying inflammation continues to persist, gradually undermining overall health. Creating a weekly habit of these foods ensures that the body constantly receives the tools it needs to combat inflammation. At the cellular level, This approach also helps informing long-term behavioral changes, making healthy eating feel natural rather than restrictive. Over weeks and months, the cumulative effect of consistent anti-inflammatory eating becomes evident not only in reduced pain and discomfort but also in improved mental clarity, better mood, and increased vitality. In essence, the body thrives on repetition and routine, and by committing to regular intake of anti-inflammatory foods, one provides a continuous source of protection, healing, and resilience that supports a pain-free and energetic life. Omega-3 rich foods, particularly fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel, play a crucial role in reducing inflammation and supporting overall health. These foods are abundant in essential fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which the body cannot produce on its own and must obtain from the diet. Omega-3 fatty acids act at a cellular level to inhibit the production of inflammatory molecules and enzymes, effectively lowering chronic inflammation that can cause joint pain, stiffness, and swelling. Including fatty fish in a regular diet not only helps with mobility but also contributes to cardiovascular health by improving blood flow, reducing triglyceride levels, and supporting healthy cholesterol balance. The benefits extend to brain function as well, as omega-3s help maintain the integrity of neural membranes, enhancing memory, focus, and mental clarity, which can often be affected by systemic inflammation. The mechanism is complex but fascinating. Omega-3 fatty acids compete with omega-6 fatty acids, which are commonly found in processed foods and oils, and which tend to promote inflammation when consumed in excess. By increasing omega-3 intake, the balance shifts, and inflammatory responses are naturally suppressed. Regular consumption of fatty fish also aids in regulating the immune system, ensuring that it responds appropriately to genuine threats rather than overreacting and creating chronic inflammation. Furthermore, omega-3s support joint health by helping maintain cartilage and reducing the breakdown of connective tissues, which is particularly important for individuals experiencing arthritis or age-related joint issues. The anti-inflammatory effect of omega-3s can also reduce the reliance on certain medications, offering a natural and preventive approach to pain management. It is important to note that consistency is key. Incorporating fatty fish into the diet at least 2 to 3 times per week provides sufficient omega-3s to make a tangible difference over time. Alternatives such as flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts can supplement omega-3 intake for those who do not consume fish, although the type of omega-3 in plant-based sources requires conversion in the body and may be less potent. Beyond inflammation and joint health, omega-3 fatty acids contribute to skin health, hormonal balance, and even mood regulation, making them a multifaceted ally in achieving a pain-free and energetic lifestyle. Including these foods consistently empowers the body to manage inflammation naturally and maintain optimal function in multiple systems simultaneously. Spices such as turmeric and ginger are powerful natural agents that help reduce inflammation and relieve pain, acting in ways similar to mild anti-inflammatory medications but without the associated side effects. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, which has been extensively studied for its ability to inhibit key molecules involved in the inflammatory process. Curcumin works by blocking the activity of enzymes and signaling pathways that trigger chronic inflammation, helping to calm the immune response and reduce swelling in joints, muscles, and tissues. Black pepper is often combined with turmeric because it contains piperine, a compound that enhances the absorption of curcumin in the body, making it significantly more effective. Incorporating this combination into daily meals, teas, or soups ensures that the body receives a steady supply of natural anti-inflammatory support. Ginger, on the other hand, contains bioactive compounds like gingerol, shogaol, and paradol, which also help block inflammatory pathways and act as antioxidants. Regular consumption of ginger can reduce muscle soreness, joint pain, and digestive inflammation, making it particularly useful for individuals experiencing arthritis or gastrointestinal discomfort. These spices are unique because they target inflammation at a cellular level while also supporting circulation, immune function, and overall cellular repair. Unlike synthetic medications that only address symptoms temporarily, turmeric and ginger help modulate the underlying processes that cause inflammation, allowing the body to heal naturally over time. Including these spices consistently, rather than occasionally, maximizes their benefits. As chronic inflammation is an ongoing process that requires ongoing support, they can be added in small amounts to almost any meal without drastically changing taste. making it easy to integrate them into a routine diet. Beyond their anti-inflammatory effects, turmeric and ginger provide additional health benefits, including improved digestion, liver support, and antioxidant protection that helps slow the aging process. Their combined effect strengthens the body's resilience against everyday stresses, environmental toxins, and metabolic imbalances that often exacerbate inflammation. By making turmeric and ginger a habitual part of weekly nutrition, one can experience reduced stiffness, improved mobility, and greater comfort in daily activities. Over time, these spices work quietly, yet powerfully to restore balance within the body, helping to manage pain naturally and maintain overall health and vitality while supporting a lifestyle focused on long-term wellness and energy. Choosing whole foods over processed options is a fundamental strategy for reducing inflammation and supporting overall health because whole foods provide the body with nutrients in their most natural, unaltered form, while processed foods often contain additives, unhealthy fats, sugars, and preservatives that can trigger inflammatory responses. Processed items such as packaged snacks, sugary beverages, refined grains, and fast food are designed for convenience and taste, but they often overwhelm the body's metabolic system, causing spikes in blood sugar, insulin resistance, and oxidative stress. These reactions activate the immune system unnecessarily, leading to chronic, low-grade inflammation that can damage tissues and organs over time. Whole foods, on the other hand, are rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats that work synergistically to nourish cells, neutralize free radicals, and regulate immune function. Eating whole foods consistently allows the body to maintain balance and repair itself, naturally promoting joint health, better digestion, stable energy levels, and optimal organ function. Fiber from whole grains, fruits, and vegetables supports a healthy gut microbiome, which is closely linked to inflammation control because beneficial gut bacteria produce compounds that reduce inflammatory signals and strengthen the immune system. In contrast, processed foods often disrupt gut flora, creating an environment that encourages inflammatory responses. Healthy fats from nuts, seeds, avocado, and fatty fish provide essential fatty acids that help regulate hormone production and reduce inflammatory compounds in the body, whereas trans fats and hydrogenated oils found in many processed foods actively promote inflammation. Whole foods also allow for more controlled absorption of nutrients, giving the body the tools it needs for consistent repair and protection. Moreover, the act of choosing whole foods encourages mindful eating, which helps regulate portion sizes and reduces overconsumption of inflammatory triggers such as sugar and refined carbohydrates. Over time, replacing processed foods with whole foods creates a cumulative effect: reduced joint pain, improved energy, better cognitive function, and decreased risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. By prioritizing whole, minimally processed foods, individuals provide their bodies with consistent support to manage inflammation naturally, maintain internal balance, and enhance resilience against lifestyle-related stressors, ultimately fostering a long-term environment where healing, mobility, and vitality are preserved. Incorporating these 5 anti-inflammatory foods into your weekly routine is more than just a diet choice. It's a commitment to a healthier, more vibrant, and pain-free life. Each bite is an investment in your joints, your energy, your overall well-being, and your ability to enjoy every day with ease and vitality. Remember, consistency is key. Small, mindful choices every week create lasting changes that your body will thank you for. I encourage you to start today. Make these foods a natural part of your meals, and watch how your body begins to heal, move more freely, and regain strength. Your journey toward a pain-free, energetic life begins with the foods you choose to nourish yourself with. And with dedication, the results will speak for themselves. Good luck on this journey to better health. May your body thrive, your energy soar, and your life feel lighter and more comfortable every single day. Thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself and your well-being.